are you this week? I hope this video is reaching you well, and I want to talk to you about something today that I get asked about a lot, actually, and it's all about this transition that so many of us have to go through when we're going from these pretty much negative habits that we've been used to our whole lives, that our families know, that our friends know, that our teachers know, that our health practitioners know, right? For the whole time that we're growing up, we're learned and taught, most of us, one way how to live. And now so many of us are kind of breaking through this rusty old way of thinking and unveiling this beautiful, shiny Buddha underneath all of us. So one of the things that I get asked about is, how do you do that? How do you go from being this rusty, negative person who's constantly, saying negative things and has a lot of people in your life that are probably mimicking and mirroring the same behaviors? So how do you go from that person to this shiny new Buddha when you're surrounded by all of these other rusty kind of old way of thinking people? So I will give you two resources, and I'm sure you've heard these resources before, but I really want you to get grounded in them if you're going through this specific challenge. So the first resource I want to tell you about is just the quote, which is my favorite quote in the whole world, which is "Be the change you wish to see in the world," from Mahatma Gandhi. This is such a beautiful quote, and every time I go to a place where I know I'm probably going to be different than the people that I'm going to be surrounded by, whether it's, certain family members that don't really understand me, or it's, friends that I've known for a really long time that don't really know a lot about what I do at Bella Life, things like that. I've got all kinds of people in my life, as I'm sure you do as well. Whenever I go to places like that, instead of going in, which is how I used to go in, with this attitude of like, okay, I'm going to let them know everything that's going on, and it's going to be amazing, and they're going to be totally inspired to transform their negative attitudes, and everything's going to be awesome. That never works. Okay, I'm just telling you now. It really never works. So instead of doing that, what I usually do is, which is my second resource for you, is I put on the song "Man in the Mirror," which is my favorite song in the entire world, hands down. I love music and I listen to that song every single day because that song is telling me, don't worry about anyone else. Talk to the person, the woman or the man in the mirror, and focus on that. Focus on that interaction. Focus on that healing and that transformation. Everything else will come. So you can see between the Mahatma Gandhi quote and the Michael Jackson song, we are amongst some of the most amazing leaders and influencers in the world when we're just thinking about these two people. And that's really what they're talking about. So when you go to your next function or you go to your next family event, or even just as you're going through your life, I know a lot of you Bella Beauties out there have just been trying really hard to uplift this conversation that you keep having, or, transform maybe a negative eating pattern and all of these things. It's totally, totally normal to feel some resistance from people around you, to feel some friction, to be uncomfortable. All of that is so normal, but just a couple of tools that you can use when you're going out there, some soft, gentle, beautiful, nourishing armor, is the Michael Jackson song "Man in the Mirror" and the Mahatma Gandhi quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." I promise you that if you really embrace these concepts, when you go to those people who are stuck in the negative patterns that you used to know so well, it won't affect you as much, okay? So I wish you so much luck in this beautiful process that you're in, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you, and I'm always here to support you in your journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.